Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Florida. Orlando Luke here. Today's special. Today's vlog is going to be great. I'm going to take you guys on a little driving tour of a place that's really kind of near and dear to me. We're going to take a little drive through Clermont, Florida. Yes, we are. Going to show you a few places I used to go. Show you my very first apartment I ever had on my own as a big kid. It's a great town. It's about a half hour or so right due west of Orlando, right along Highway 50. And yeah, let's go. So yeah, guys, Clermont, Florida. Clermont, Florida is, like I said, a special little town to me. About a half hour or so west of downtown Orlando. Kind of has that small town feel, even though it has grown leaps and bounds in the years since I've lived here. But it first grew my attention back in maybe the mid-'80s. I would come down to Florida a couple times a year with my mom and my stepdad. Had family down here on the west side of Florida, and we'd always drive over to Orlando for a few nights to go to Walt Disney World or to go to Universal, SeaWorld, all the good fun stuff that was just a couple hours away from my aunt and uncle's house. But we would always drive through Clermont, Florida. And even young, 7, 8, 9 years old, Clermont kind of reminded me of the hometown, my hometown, the town I grew up in. Because for the state of Florida, it's probably one of the hilliest and most beautiful landscapes, you know, that Florida has to offer. There's lots of hills, beautiful views. I mean, on a clear day in Clermont, you can see all the buildings in downtown Orlando. And again, they're 20 miles away. It's just fantastic. But anyway, this town, it was the first town I ever lived in Florida. All those years of driving through it as a kid, I said, one day I'm going to come down to Florida and I want to work for Disney and have a crazy, amazing life. And I want to live in Clermont. Well, fast forward a bunch of years, I did all that stuff. I worked at the health clubs for the Disney resorts. I lived in Clermont, my very first apartment there, which I'll show you guys in a little while on this tour. But right now we are heading east on Highway 50, just coming into Clermont, Florida. Gonna stay on Highway 50 here for a little bit, then we're gonna take a turn and actually drive down and look at the old part of Clermont, like the actual downtown district. Just drive through there kind of quick, show you the lake here in town. It's a gorgeous little place, guys. If you've never been out here to Clermont, please make the trip if you live down here in Central Florida, or next time you vacation in Orlando. You know what? Think back to this vlog, throw the name Clermont, Florida into Google, find out some cool things, get directions, and go take a look, because it is a very awesome little place. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take a left here at this light, and we are going to go into the downtown district. And again, it's a gorgeous little downtown area. Can't wait to drive around and show you, but it's a very old school downtown. It reminds you of, you know, small town America, you know, 30, 40 years ago. Anyway, this is just gorgeous. If you look over here, sorry about the little bumps on the camera. Beautiful lake right there in the middle of this little roundabout to get down to the downtown area. Oh yes, by the way, the air condition is on in the Chevy Traverse here because it's warm outside. Right now it's 81 and nice and sunny. Alright, let's go. Can't wait to go show you guys the lake down here. Kind of coming onto the little downtown district here. As you can kind of see, it's kind of got your little old school downtown, small town feel to it already. Yeah, if you guys can look out that window, you can see down the street just a little ways. It's a very good looking little town. But anyway, now we're going to focus our attention this way, down here, towards the lake. We can drive through downtown a little later. You got Pepe's Cantina, it's a Mexican grill. I bet amazing food. I have not ate there because that is new since I've lived here. Looks like a great place. Again, look at the red brick on the road in front of us. So gorgeous. We're gonna go down here and we're gonna park for a couple minutes and go take a look at all that beautiful water, guys. Look at that. Gorgeous, isn't it? All right, now successfully parked. I love these old Spanish moss. I love those trees with all that Spanish moss hanging down. Got some young palm trees here. But anyway, guys, down here in good old historic downtown Clermont, Florida. Just gonna do a little walk here, show you guys around. The lake is gorgeous today. And just in case you were wondering, skateboarding is prohibited on this section of the trail. I don't know if you guys can see out there. I'll try to zoom in a little bit here. There is a boat out there on the lake. The waterfront park just kind of gives you all your standard information, your rules, your regulations, all that good stuff. And if an emergency, probably should just dial 911. So yeah, just kind of taking a quick walk down here. Just the beauty of this place always gets me, you know. Again, you're a half hour from one of the biggest tourist destinations in the entire world, Walt Disney World, and yet you have quiet, simple life going on a half hour up the road in this setting. Great community to live in, quite safe, just gorgeous. It's a very healthy area and community, just with all this trails and bike trails, walking paths, just all around the lake. And there's quite a few lakes in this area, let alone in Central Florida indeed. There's hundreds of lakes. So yeah, just wanted to get out of the car a few minutes, get some fresh air, walk down here, see what's going on. Yeah, so like I said, just about 20 years ago, man, I lived in Clermont here and it was great. Some really good memories. I'd wake up, get ready for my day, take off, drive down Highway 27, get off at 192, go over to Disney, work for the day, shower after work, go to the theme parks. It was a great life. Great memories. Wish you would have had, or wish I would have had, you know, a good cell phone back then to take pictures and videos and make memories. Because I never, who carried a camera 20 years ago on them? Nobody. I had some of them little disposable ones, but God only knows what happened to those. Great memories that'll never leave. So anyway, we're going to continue on with the little driving tour of Clermont, but just wanted to show you guys how pretty this was. It's calm, beautiful weather. Let's keep going. Alright, back in the car. Gonna head back. We'll drive through the small downtown area and we'll get back out onto the main Highway 50. Then I'm gonna take you and go show you where I used to live. My very first time living on my own in Florida. Again, very, very cool, cute little kind of hip little downtown area. Sorry for the messy windshield, by the way, too. It has been washed numerous times, but there's still lots of bugs down here in Central Florida. Hank's Electric Company. If you ever need any electrical stuff, I'm sure you can find Hank. He'll help you out. Again, just a real cool, cute little downtown area. We'll stop here and we'll go straight. It's like the City Hall kind of building, huh? Beautiful. You need a good lawyer. Karen Rodriguez. I don't know Karen Rodriguez, but that was the name on the sign. So give her a call if you need a little bit of legal info. I'm sure she can help you out. Just driving down some of these little streets down here. Again, nothing but a gorgeous little area. Love these old Florida neighborhoods, you know, I really do. Like, look at that. Beautiful trees. Alright, I see Highway 50 right up there ahead of us. Go up to this stoplight here. Wait to take our turn. Gonna take a left, which is east. Right over there on that side of the road. Don't know if you can see it or not. Try to zoom in just a hair. Kim's Cabbage Patch. It had a different name, but fresh fruits, vegetables, plants, all that kind of stuff, flowers. That was there all those years ago when I first moved down here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I actually bought flowers or a plant there once. You know, I think I actually bought an aloe plant there years and years ago. Had a different paint job back then, but nonetheless, it was still there. Waiting in the traffic here. Interesting thing about Highway 50 here. Highway 50 goes from the west coast of Florida over by Weeki Wachee all the way to the east coast of Florida, real close to the Kennedy Space Center. Runs right directly through downtown Orlando, and when I say right through downtown, I mean it splits downtown Orlando. It runs right down the middle of her. Yeah. Been driving this road for years. And here we go. Now we're gonna drive to my first ever apartment. I mean, I'm not gonna get out there and walk down the stairs and back up the stairs and knock on the door or anything, but it was a cool first apartment. Had a great view, great location, close to everything. Again, the landscape of this area I love, with the hills and beautiful little lake, just, you know, just in the middle of town there. Cool little lake, beautiful houses on top, or on the top of the hill over there and all around the lake. Kentucky Fried Chicken right up here on the left. That was there all those years ago. As was right behind it in that shopping complex, it was a Winn-Dixie. Winn-Dixie supermarket chain down here in the south. Been to that store many, many times. Now this coming up here, folks, is a pretty big interchange, I guess you could say. Highway 27. Highway 27 stretches from all the way down here in Florida all the way up into Michigan, where we live, ironically. Just like on our drive down to Florida, we were on Interstate 75 the whole trip, because Interstate 75 runs from 20 minutes from our front door in Michigan to about 30 minutes or so from Clermont, Florida, via the turnpike. Sometimes traffic moves a little slower than you'd like it to, but hey, small price to pay to go where you want to go. Got McDonald's over here on one side of the road. There's a Burger King and Pizza Hut back there on the left side of the road. Now we're going under 27, Highway 27. Get on that road about 12-15 miles, you'll come to Highway 192 that takes you towards Walt Disney World. We're now taking a left on Grand Highway. It's got a 7-Eleven gas station right across the road from a racetrack gas station. This is the road I used to live off of. Again, the road ahead that we're on, Highway 50, runs all the way to downtown Orlando, then to the Atlantic Ocean. Now we got the green arrow to turn. So again, heading down Grand Highway. It's actually South Grand Highway. Yeah, live just a little ways down here in Grandview Apartments. Yes, Grandview Apartments. Pretty cool place. First apartment I ever had. Little 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. It's going to be right up here on the left-hand side. We're just going to pull in, kind of drive through the complex. I'll point out to you my first apartment, and that'll be it. But if you guys can see right up here, Grandview. That sign is new since I lived here. Wow. Beautiful sign. But it's on a very hilly, inclined place here. You pull in, whoo, bouncing all over the place. Look, mail trucks here. That's cool. I used to have to come down here to get my mail. Mailboxes are in the same area, of course. Dumpsters. It was a good first apartment, I will tell you that. For a young guy that was starting out, it was close to everything. Nice setting, beautiful weather. Again, couldn't beat it. Okay, so I'm actually going to pull, I can't really pull into a parking space, but I'm going to pull right here real quick and show you. If you guys look at the top of that stairs, I was the door over closer on this side. 840 South Grand Highway was the address. Apartment D. It was good, but let me back up. As you guys can see, you had to go down a lot of stairs and then walk back up a lot of stairs. So moving furniture in and out of that was very, very fun, mind you. So that was my first apartment, guys. I won't be able to really show you the amazing view I had. Well, if you look through these buildings right here, let me try to zoom in quick. My balcony faced that way. So you could see the hills of Clermont, that nice lake over there. Had a good view of the pool that was right down below here at the apartment complex. It was really, really cool. As you can see, there are definitely nice little apartments here. Now, driving in and out of this driveway, not that bad. But I had a standard manual 5-speed truck at the time. So there was a lot of brake, a lot of clutch, that kind of stuff, and I'll show you why. Coming in, not too bad, a little bit of an incline. But leaving is quite a drop up here. It's like they got a crew in here putting some new carpet into some units. Yes, this one right here is quite a drop. Woo, yeah. So that was always fun. All right, well, that was my first apartment, guys. Grandview Apartments. Grand Highway, Clermont, Florida. Yes, and my apartment was a corner unit right up there. How awesome. So a lot of things have changed in this area since I lived here. I'm just literally, I don't know, 3 football fields down the road from my first apartment on Grand Highway. This used to actually be like my main shopping center complex right here. Right here, you can see it. There's a Fitness CF, Fitness Central Florida right there. That actually used to be my Publix grocery store. Yes, it was. It was a Publix. Used to do all my grocery shopping there. Now you still have other businesses in there. There's a nail salon. I see a cleaners, a pizzeria, Chinese restaurant, auto parts store, budget rental car. But down here, I don't know if you can quite see the actual name, there is an at-home store, which I've done a vlog from at home before with Jen and myself back in Michigan. Great store, but that actually used to be a Kmart. You guys remember the Kmart stores years ago? Yeah, like I bought many things at that Kmart. I would literally walk down the street from my apartment, get a couple things I needed from Kmart, and then I'd come over here, grab what I needed grocery-wise from my Publix that's no longer there, and then I'd head back home. So yeah, a lot of things have changed in the years. But I guess that's what 20 years will do as well. You know? It's been 20 long years since I lived down here. Times have changed. Times have really changed, especially this last year or so. And as you'll hear, we have a lawnmower coming up through the parking lot, so that happens. But yeah, a lot of things have changed, and changed for the better, really, because you got a beautiful at-home store over there. There's tons of grocery stores in this area, so having a Fitness Central Florida back here, that's okay too. Anyway, there's my man on a mower. That's what you heard. But yeah, guys, it's been a heck of a 20 years. Lots of things, had many ups and downs over those 20 years, but this has been great. Kind of a nice little walk down memory lane here in Clermont, Florida. A lot of good memories here, a lot of good ones. Yeah, so thanks for tagging along today, just driving through Clermont. If you guys enjoyed the vlog, give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Make sure you share the vlog with your family and friends if you'd like. Subscribe, please. Give me that thumbs up. I appreciate it. And yeah, you guys take it easy, and we will see you next time. Bye.